Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif has kicked off his four-country diplomatic tour with a two-day visit to Turkey, where he met the President of Turkey. The meeting focused on strengthening economic ties and reaffirming mutual support on core national issues. In a statement released by the Prime Minister's office, both leaders reaffirmed their support for each other's core concerns, including the long-standing Jammu and Kashmir dispute. The two also reviewed the entire scope of bilateral relations and reiterated their commitment to elevate the strategic partnership between Pakistan and Turkey. Prime Minister Shehbaz emphasized the importance of joint ventures and increased bilateral investments. He highlighted key sectors such as renewable energy, information technology, defense production, infrastructure development, and agriculture as areas ripe for collaboration. Both countries agreed to take concrete steps towards achieving the $5 billion annual bilateral trade target previously set by the two leaders. The two sides also followed up on decisions made during the 7th session of the High-Level Strategic Cooperation Council, held in Islamabad earlier this year. The Prime Minister's visit aims to advance these strategic goals. Beyond bilateral relations, the leaders discussed major regional and international developments. They jointly expressed concern over the humanitarian crisis in Gaza and called for an immediate ceasefire along with unrestricted humanitarian access to affected Palestinians. Prime Minister Shehbaz, accompanied by Chief of Army Staff Field Marshal Syed Asim Munir, thanked the Turkish leadership and people for their consistent support during Pakistan's recent tensions with India. He praised Turkey's principled stance and described the Turkish people's goodwill as a source of strength and comfort for Pakistan. The Prime Minister also highlighted the courage and commitment of Pakistan's armed forces during the recent conflict. He referenced the success of Pakistan's operations Marak-e-Haq and Operation Bunyana Mursus as examples of national resilience and patriotism. Also present during the meeting were Deputy Prime Minister and Foreign Minister Ishaq Dar, Information Minister Ataullah Tarar, and Special Assistant Syed Tariq Fatemi. Both leaders later led a delegation-level meeting to explore further areas of cooperation. Upon arrival in Turkey, Prime Minister Shehbaz was welcomed by Turkish Defense Minister Yashar Guler, Istanbul's Deputy Governor Erdogan Turan Mirmis, and Pakistani diplomats. Following his visit to Turkey, the Prime Minister is scheduled to visit Iran, Azerbaijan, and Tajikistan. In Tajikistan, he will attend the International Conference on Glaciers in Dushanbe on May 29 and 30.